Hello, you beautiful people.
Thank you.
Buenos dias, mi amiga.
Aww.
Hola from Mexico.
Oh, really? Lucky you.
Señor Larry, ¿dónde estás el baño?
Mm.
¿Por qué no estás en mis clases?
Dos baños aquí.
Los baños es muy guapo. Hola, hola, hola. Good morning. Guten Tag. Wie geht's? Off.
Let's keep it in Spanish.
That's all I know. Hola, hola, hola. I don't know how to say Tuesday in Spanish, so.
I don't know how many people saw it on Facebook, but where is it?
There you go. KW Rocky Point. Woo!
You got a pin?
Are you technically in your own downline then?
No, actually, I'm in somebody's downline here.
Oh.
But you all can be in mine.
But
It's not 100%. It's not 100% official yet. It's coming.
Tuesday is martes. Buenos días.
martes?
Martes.
Lunes, martes. Sí, martes.
Martes. Buenos martes, mi amigos. ¿Qué pasó?
Wow,
Lunes,
Dan, way to
martes.
just like use it immediately.
After years and years of scripting, your brain picks up what you're supposed to say and how you're supposed to say it and sticks with it. That's why I know sayings like run ich lieb, ich habe Panzerfaust, which is German for run for your life, he has a bazooka. So there's no reason I should know those words, but I do. How is everyone's Tuesday morning? Bright shining faces all in their places, and Larry's in Mexico. Congratulations on Larry getting his license back active down in the
Working on it.
Working on it. He will. He'll be soon legal aficionado. Tell me about your wins, your losses, your wins, your opportunities, and Sarah's black hat. How was your Tuesday? How's your Monday? Today's Tuesday? How was your Monday? How was your milk day?
Which was showing lots in Las Conchas over the weekend.
Oh, I like Los Conchas. I used to have a friend with a couple condos in there. Good place.
Yeah, he's looking at lots that are ranging anywhere from 65,000 to 130,000.
Insane. I remember when they built the entire condo down there for 100,000. So
yeah, tell me about it.
anyone else working on something interesting? I know that Nicole's been working on feverishly for her first listing appointment coming up on this Thursday.
Yeah, trying to get that presentation together in command.
I think it's important that you understand how to handle a listing presentation. The one thing I want to remind you all, the line that you should leave every listing appointment with is, well, it really sounds like this would be a win-win scenario for us to work together. Would you like me to sell your house?
Oh, okay, good. Oh, maybe you could text that. I'm gonna write it. Notes.
I can't hear you. Nicole's just laughing.
I
Sorry.
just practice that right now, actually, saying that loud several times.
I think she should practice it. It sounds like working together would be a win-win scenario. Would you like me to sell your house for you? All right, let's break it down, Nicole. It sounds like
working
together.
A win-win situation. Would you like to have me sell your house for you?
No, would you like me to sell your house for you?
Would you like me to sell your house for you?
Would you like me to sell your house for you?
Would you like me to sell your house for you?
Or you can even say, would you like me to sell your house?
Would you like me to sell your house?
Would you like me to sell your house? It's all the line. Let's put it together. It sounds like working together would be a win-win scenario. Would you like me to sell your house?
Sounds like working together would be a win-win situation. Would you like me to sell your house for you?
Don't we beat ourselves up. Win-win scenario, win-win situation. We just want to put in the, sounds like it'd be a win-win. Would you like me to sell your house for you?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna keep practicing that.
A diabolical closing line. Make sure that you know everything you need to know. And then you just ask that question and they'll flush out any objections. So when you get to the house, what do you guys do when you get to a listing appointment?
Thank them for allowing you to come and see their house.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Just like you're visiting a friend, be warm and welcoming, but thank you. Thank them for letting you come in.
And then what else do we do?
So super important that you read the room. Some agents say kick off your shoes. It shows that you're not above treating someone's property.
Or like ask,
Always show up early.
like ask if you are allowed to come in, or would you like me to take my shoes off? That's what you mean?
Yeah, and ask them. Some agents just do it out of respect. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying not to be nervous. I'm trying to do everything to believe that I'm gonna come out of there with success. Which today I need to find the form, right? The listing agreement form, so that maybe they'll sign it before I leave.
the
Definitely.
listing agreement forms in the documents.
Okay. And then Friday too, I have one too on Friday. So I'll be an expert by Thursday though.
Yeah, sorry I had to take a call, but I had one quick good story for you guys.
Yeah.
I got an email yesterday from a lady who said, you wrote me a letter a year ago about interested in my house and life has changed. So now we're kind of interested in selling our house. So that was kind of cool.
Awesome.
So setting up an appointment for them.
There you go. Life happens. Let's get people. That's what we do these things for.
Well, this is for a small community where a lady was looking for a snowbird house over near La Reserve. And she only wanted that neighborhood. And I was like, you want me to write a letter to every neighbor? And she's like, no, but I'm interested in a couple of these. So I wrote letters to the handful of folks. And so a year later, she reached back out, which I thought was interesting that she'd even have my information a year later. But
That's awesome. Yeah, my mom and I were at dinner last night. We were talking, and we'd still been trying to find her a house in the community I live in. And she's just like, she was asking something about what can I do to help you out with business or something like that. 'Cause she's always asking me something. And she's all, I'll go knock on doors. Do I need to go knock on doors in my neighborhood? I was like, no, you need to come knock on doors in my neighborhood because she wants to live there. So my mom is going to go door knock for her own house in my community because we've already sent multiple letters and postcards and had phone drops on these people saying, hey, I'm searching for a house for my mom. Do you know somebody who wants to sell? And now my mom is going to go and actually herself be like, hi, I'm the mom that's looking for a house in this neighborhood. So I thought that was a pretty interesting conversation to have with my mother. And I wanted to share with you guys that you guys can get your clients to be creative like that too. It helps. Cheerleaders will work for you. Trust me, they will do things that you think are very crazy, but they will definitely help you. So.
well, and I figured I should just mail that community anyway, whether the client really wanted me to send a letter to every person, because yeah, that could be the result.
Right? Why not? I mean, you get an opportunity to sell a house, do so.
Dan, I filled out my first thank you cards for the door knocking people that opened their doors on Friday.
Awesome.
Yeah, I put it in the mail today.
I love sending thank you cards. I don't know what it is about sending thank you cards that makes me happy, but I love doing it.
I think because people really don't get fun, cool mail. And so it's like a nice way to make somebody feel good in a really easy way.
Well, we love thank you cards.
Yeah,
We just
we
wrote
like
some
to
thank you
email.
cards this morning. on Tuesdays, I like to write my thank you cards, like get them all done, or birthday cards and stuff like that. So it felt really good just to do that. And then Dan, whenever we have a moment, like maybe now, it's a good time for show and tell. These are some rocks from Rocky Point, and I want to see if you can see them. See this one?
Is that a shell?
Oh yeah, a shell. It's like a smooth shell that had like, the water pass over it and start to make like these little pathways. And then in contrast, we have this one that's almost like just like a hole, just the pressure just kind of pushed it under. So I'm sharing these because Larry's down there, and also because when I picked them up, like, you think about how like this, they couldn't have been in the same place because the water does different things to them. So I just wanted to share that with you. The little geologist in me coming out. They're two of my favorite ones. This one's really good.
Those are cool.
So the one thing I was talking about yesterday on the PC call, those of you who joined us, thank you for that you missed it. It's okay. I'll put the recording up later. We're really focusing on generating leads through social media and Facebook and stuff like that. So scripting can be involved in that. Scripting doesn't have to be the dialect we use in conversation. It could be the post or format or something that you use in a text form, like a thank you card, a form letter, or something like that to help you. I want you guys to think about some ideas. What can you post that may generate interest in either buying or selling a house?
Do a video tour of a house, maybe.
Okay, video tour. Now, when you're doing Facebook Lives or any kind of live tour or something like that, make sure you get approval from the seller or the listing agent if you are not the listing agent. If you are the listing agent, then you already have approval. So what can you say on those videos to help engage your audience?
I notice you always ask a question at the end, a question or two. What did you think of these light fixtures? What did you think of that? So do you get
whatever you can do? Yeah. Open-ended questions to engage, powerful questions to engage.
Yeah. What have you seen here that you might change?
Yeah. What do you guys think of this wall? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Give people the reason to be opinionated and you'll get more response out of them. But then go and make sure that those people that comment, like, and share on your posts become your cheerleaders. You love on them a little harder than normal because they're going to help you build your business. Something as simple as, could you live here? Or guess the price game. Go ahead, Mara.
I was going to say, you can also do model homes. Those are easy to do video of because they all look great and encourage people to buy new construction.
Yeah, I need to work on getting more new construction deals.
If you want to get a good example of interactive email, or not email, interactive Facebook posting is make sure you jump on and become friends with Jason Carlton, because he has got something almost daily that he puts up.
Yeah,
Sometimes
he's
it's about
crazy
houses.
interactive.
Yep, sometimes it's about houses, sometimes it's completely different, which allows from breathing room from the constant sell, but it's continues to engage, get people to engage and act, responding to what he puts up. So you get a chance, go on his page and just look at a thread of some of the stuff that he's posted over the past week, 2 weeks, something like that. You'll get an idea of how he goes in and out of the actual real estate thing by saying something directly about what would you change in your house right now, or what's your favorite color for a kitchen, some basic things like that. Then occasionally he'll just come up with stuff that's just off the wall general conversation stuff in order to give the sales pitch a break, but still be interactive with people. So he's got stuff up daily. That goes back to that thing with Command. I ran a series of posts through Christmas and then a little bit around New Year's, where I was able to do a whole week's worth of scheduled posts on social in advance. So I had a whole common thread of counting down to Christmas. Now that it's over, what are you, looking ahead to New Year's, all that kind of stuff, just to see if I get some interaction and some people talking on the stuff. So,
Did you?
He's a master. I didn't get very much response. I need to probably change it a little bit. I was being a little just too much straightforward instead of thinking a little deeper on how I should have written it, and the interactive thing. It's the ask the questions, not just tell stories.
Uh-huh.
You
That's
know,
since our
they-
last talk about social media and what Dan was saying about stuff, I have noticed a difference of how more people view the create a story live than just a post. Like I've been kind of keeping track to see, and it's way more.
Yeah,
It's
just,
interesting.
the other thing is, you know, try some different stuff, but you know, make sure that you're paying attention to what's getting actual reaction and the manner in which it's written, and then that's obviously going to be your gauge as to, are you writing the right things? Are you saying the right things? Do you need to reword what you're saying? Do you need to pick a different topic? Those kind of things.
Yeah.
But like the top, what Nicole's talking about, the storyline. So Jason does a great job with his posts, does not do a great job with his stories. The engagement on stories is much higher. They disappear every day, so they don't clog the feed. You can't go back and look at them. They archive, and you can go look at them later. But think about that. When you see something and you see it 100 different times, does it lose its power? Right? You guys ever use stories on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of those? I know Jennifer does. I make fun of her sometimes.
Stories are huge for me. Huge.
Stories are huge, period. Yeah.
Here's another. I just thought of this. Here's because it's happening here this morning at 9 o'clock. Here's another thing about posting on social as well. The fact that I had posted that I was here with some pictures early on in my stay. When I did an open house in this condo that I'm in 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even longer, a gentleman and his wife that were staying here came by to take a look. And they, you know, they looked at it, well, you know, like, hey, this is pretty nice, but we're not sure we're ready to buy right now. One of those kinds of things. Wow, you know, when I got here, I posted some stuff. The guy sends me a message and says, hey, a friend of ours is staying long-term in another unit there, but is feeling like she may want to buy there. Can she come by and see your unit today? So just by the fact that I was here, by the fact that I posted something that I was here, somebody who saw this unit months ago knows somebody else that's here, and the lady's coming over here at 9 o'clock in the morning to take a look at this condo. So it's just one of those residual things from something done in the past. You just never know when you plant those seeds when they're going to come back.
Always be planting. Johnny Appleseed, right? That's the biggest thing, is if you don't plant seeds, nothing's going to grow from them. But what else can you put like on a picture or something like that? What kind of questions could you answer that would engage conversation around real estate?
We should probably be talking interest rate right now, since that's the good deal.
And the fact that they are going up. We've hit the point here where there was an article yesterday that came through the news feed on my phone. Interest rates are ready to start inching up.
So they're moving. I actually have a phone call today with Steve Lemons to discuss the business of the market right now and see what's going on so we can help navigate a little bit better. What about some things that may not be, like we're thinking obvious topics. We're thinking the equity in the market right now. Sales are high right now, right? Sell your house real quick, blah, blah, blah. But everyone's talking about this message. They don't solve a problem.
Do you fit in your house right now if you're working from home, that sort of thing?
What about taking a picture? Just make a fun picture, get a big box and put a small computer setup inside your box. And then the caption, working from home got you cramped? I can help. So a great book to read is called, what is it, Story Brand? I don't know who the author was, forgive me. Story Brand by, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. Which talks about how the best stories are told, and they solve problems. That they take an unknown issue, or they take a known issue for that matter, and they give a solution. Anyone ever seen the Allstate commercials, Mr. Mayhem? The guy that plays the raccoon, destroys the house, or the tree that falls on the car, or all these things, you guys, mayhem's all around you. And what it does is it reminds the consumer of the potential mayhem that's in the world, the potential problems, and the solution is already there, right? They've created a solution-based business where they've created a problem and they've created a solution. So why don't we get a little bit more colorful with our photographs? And some people like that. Just, it could be two different ad campaigns or two different pieces. Go find a super small house and take some creative angle photographs and make it look like you're huge in the house and be like, have you outgrown your house? I can help. Or go find a huge, massive house that just makes you feel tall or small, and the same thing. Have the kids moved out? Is it time for a downgrade? Is it time to, reduce? I can help. I would love to see some of these ads come across my Instagram, across my Facebook, because all I'm seeing is the happy couple on the couch laughing. Ha ha ha. That doesn't tell me a story. What else can you do? Let's challenge our creative brains.
People like tips about their homes. I don't know, just to keep the conversation going, like cleaning tips, decorating tips. Like you said, I mean, Jason doesn't, like you said, post about houses all the time. Even
and it could be anything.
Yeah.
I ask for recommendations on stuff I don't need.
Well, that's a good one. But I would need them, but that's good.
I do. Sometimes I'll put up something like, I need an electrician. Who do you got? And I'll get a half dozen comments and posts and people sharing stuff. And if you notice, every time I do that, what do I post the very next post or the next day? It's something real estate related. I'm tricking the engagement algorithms. And usually you'll get people you don't ever talk to get posted and shared and comment and like on things. So if you've got anybody looking for anything, even if you've got a good plumber, or a good electrician, or good something, put it out there. Hey guys, looking for a good plumber, who do you know? And as we talk about many times in different classes, people will absolutely share your business and help you grow your business when they believe in you as well. I've got a young guy, his name is Cody Crawford, doing the backyard landscaping in my house. I had a guy, his name was Heber. I've shared his contact with 100 people, and he's done a ton of work. I've asked Heber to come to my house and give me a bid at least 12 times. Didn't have a chance, so I put it out there. Hey, I need a landscaper. Got a bunch of guys. This guy showed up. And since then, I've referred Cody 3 different times, and he started my work yesterday. But I'm doing it because now Cody has a realtor that he can share. Reciprocation. So if you got a friend that's in the business, real estate, electrical, plumbing, landscaping, moratorium services, cat petting, what have you, you want to find out how you can service their business because it creates an element of reciprocity. Reciprocity. Am I saying it right, Mara?
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So other posts you can put on social media is to help your friends out. Well, I wouldn't call him a friend, an acquaintance I know, Aaron Greenberg. He's the top salesperson for Jim Click. Him and I competed for years for top salesperson at Dodge. He was at Dodge Click, I was at Dodge with Larry Miller, and I beat him month over month, year over year, and he hated it. We knew of each other because if I lost a deal, it would be to him and vice versa. No one else ever beat us. But Aaron and I became friends after I got out of the car business and we became sociable on social media. What Aaron does is he actually targets local businesses and promotes them. And he's got a Facebook group, it's Keep Local Alive. Well, he got sponsored, showcased on KGUN 9. He's got his Jim Click shirt on, his Jim Click hat on. It says Aaron Greenberg, Jim Click. And he's talking about keeping local businesses alive. He's talking about this. Do you think anybody that's thinking about buying a car now has a name to ask for? And all it was is by supporting local businesses. So he created a community around a cause and had business built from there. Can you do the same? Every one of us knows somebody who owns a business outside of our businesses. What can we do to promote those businesses? What can we do to help those people grow their businesses? By simply sharing, commenting, posting, doing a live video about it, so that you can grow your sphere of influence. Because if you're out there cheerleading for one of your friends and saying, hey, Robin's Cupcake Factory is amazing, you got to try them, they're the best cupcakes in the world. Maybe one of Robin's fans that does not know you will appreciate that, and now you've made a new connection. And start watching your friends list tick up and your engagement tick up. So social media is not just about, hey, I got a house. And I went over dramatic on all this. Under contract, sold, just listed. No one fucking cares. But if you tell the story behind it, like Mr. and Mrs. Jones spent years renting, over $100,000 they wasted, and now they own their driveway. And it's a picture of you high-fiving an old man and Mrs. Jones crying in the background. That's a story people will attach to. Just listed. You know who cares about just listed? Other realtors. Because they think, oh, good job, Robin, you sold another one. Good job, Mara, high five, you got another one listed. The community around you, your real estate community, will celebrate that because we know what it means. The public does not. Just listed tells no story other than this house is for sale. What about going and saying, hey, are you looking for a vacation spot you can get to in less than 4 hours? Come see me at Rocky Point. Is a work and grind from home got you stirring? Escape to the beach. I got the perfect place for you. You can see how we can take a static picture and change the story behind it with just the words we use. Create the opportunity. Again, working from home driving you nuts? I have the cure. And there's the beach. Working from a little box, like how I really wish someone would do that. I got to find a box I can do this too. Working from home gotten you cramped? I can fix that. When you create the gap in their life and you have the solution, do you not become more valuable? Astronomically. I am a Toyota salesman. You are looking to buy cabbage. Do I matter to you? Not one bit. What if I'm the top Toyota salesperson in the world? I am Lee Toyota himself. You're still looking for cabbage, right? I don't matter. So we have to align ourselves with the solutions people need. So start thinking outside the box. I know we do a whole lot of scripting around it, but I want you guys to start taking a look at other people's social media, but not from an element of entertainment. Like Larry said, go look at Jason, see what he does. Rip off and duplicate. Change the way you look at stuff. Like, oh, that was engaging. I can see how that would create a conversation around it. One of my favorite posts I put up, we tried to figure out was there was a building on the corner of Oracle and Stone, or Oracle and Fort Lowell. I don't remember where it was. And we said, what was the original name of this building? Because we were trying to figure it out, but it became the most engaging conversation where it was like, because it turned out it was Bees Electronics from way back in the day. But people were like, oh my God, I remember that. I remember when this was here and that was there. And this road didn't even exist yet. Like, it created some really important conversations, and I actually sold a house from it. So create engaging conversations that you can become local expertise to. But it all starts with creating those engagements. You know, how about this, Larry? You're a Mexico salesperson. Do a poll. Would you rather vacation in Rocky Point or San Diego?
Good one.
Aren't they similar? They're about the same time frame away. I mean, San Diego's 6 hours versus 4, but
No,
I would much rather go to Rocky Point.
no, they're not similar at all. Water over in San Diego is always in the upper 50s. The water here can be in the 80s during the summertime. There's no waves here. That's, you know, there's no surfing, but that means it's safer for kids.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
All
didn't,
that.
even, I didn't even know that.
And
I hate California.
and a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Thinking about a home in San Diego? I got a better choice for you. And here's why.
2 hours less and a lot cheaper.
2 hours less and a lot cheaper. Time is money, people. These are some things you think about. How do you create in an environment you already know? I hope I've stirred some marbles loose today for you. I was saving all of this from the drive home yesterday to the drive in this morning to now. I was like, ooh, I got some stuff for the morning call. Now, for the love that all is good and Purple Shirt Tuesdays, go out there and actually do something with it. Okay? And if you want to, tag me. Tag me in the comments so I can at least comment on it. Because if I don't see it right away, you want to make sure you get at least one tag. And you can do a tie down. Whatever the post is in the comment, isn't that right, Dan? Question mark. Just saying. These are how you gauge engagement. Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. This is the Monday of your week, which does not mean it needs to be a Monday. Go out there, spread love, joy, and awesomeness. I'll see y'all in the morning. Same time, same place, different shirts.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
I got to claim host so I can kick y'all out. Watch this.